my part of the presentation is much more down to earth, much more practical. And for those of you who are already using the website, this may be a little more boring. But I hope that you can find some tips and tricks and learn a few more things about the website. I did approach this from the perspective of someone who may not have ever logged into the website, so bear with me. To begin with, I know Kristen said she didn't want to talk about timelines, but I thought it would be nice to have a little perspective that, you know, we began publishing the Al-Kitaab program in 1995. The second editions came out in 2004, and the third edition came out in 2010. So we are approaching here a 20th anniversary of the first edition, and I think there's something to celebrate. I want to point out what's included in the program because it is different than the second editions. For all third edition books, there's a teacher's edition of the book, a student's edition of the book, there's the alkitaabtextbook.com website, and there's also a separately available answer key and a DVD. The teacher's edition of the book includes free access to the companion website and the answer key and the DVD bound in. So when you go to use this program, you're going to want to request the teacher's edition of the book. It includes everything you need. The answer key is available separately for anyone who wants to use it if they're studying on their own, and the DVD if students lose their DVD or you lose your DVD. The student's edition of the book just includes the DVD, and the DVD, I will make the point here that it does include all the audio and video that is on the website. You don't need to use the website if you don't want to or you don't have internet access. All of the audio and video is on that DVD. But really, it's there to put on a portable device. It's there for a student who wants to download it to their iPhone or their iPod or something like that and study on the go or listen to that vocabulary. We found that students really are interested in that. But again, I just want to make the point that you want the teacher's edition of the book. So when you go to our website, and you look for the ISBN to put on your form to fill out for your textbook that you're ordering from the bookstore, make sure you get yourself a teacher's edition. So why use alkitaabtextbook.com if you don't really need it? I'm going to give you a couple of answers here, and I hope that you'll see for yourself that it really is a fully integrated course. The text is written by the authors. It's all there in the book and online, and it's integrated. So you don't have any concern that it's not going to match up with what you're working on in the book. It reduces the teacher's workload, as Kristen was talking about. There's more classroom time to do other things. You don't have to worry about going in and grading so many of those mechanical drills. And the students really do respond well to the instant feedback. They know if they're getting something right. They know how they're progressing. The streaming audio and video is useful because you don't have to fumble around with the disc. You don't have to worry about losing it. It's right there. There's some pretty cool features to it as well. You can record a drill. There's a drill in parts 1 and 2 where you record yourself speaking, and the teacher receives that in their side of the website without having to exchange files over email or worry about using another program. It makes it very easy. And there's lots of grading options. You can set the activities to make sure that they're completed by a certain date, and you can even change the number of points that you award for different activities. It's very customizable, and you can download those grades and upload them into your university's system. And then finally, you can create your own online activities for free. There are a lot of different options there, and I'll talk about a few of them. But it gives you the opportunity to be creative and to respond to your class. If there's something that they're not getting, you can create a quiz. You can add a fun game if they need more practice. And those will be added right to your course and your online book, just for your class. So we'll give a little tour here of alkitaabtextbook.com. Just getting started. Once again, I'm just making this point ad nauseum, I'm sorry, but I really have found that there are a lot of teachers who are using the Students Edition because they're used to using the second edition. So I just want to make sure you have the resources you need. This is the page you'll see when you go to alkitaabtextbook.com, and just like many websites, the first thing to do is to create an account. And you'll have to input the usual kinds of information, set up a username and password, and that kind of thing. Just going to pause here and point out that on every single screen of the website, you'll see a little handy dandy help link there, and it's customized help for that page. It's really a great place to go if you're stuck or you're not sure what you should be doing on that page, or if you thought a resource was there and you're looking for it. It's a good place to start. The next thing you'll be asked to do is to enter your book key, and on the inside front cover of every Teacher's Edition book there's some instructions, and it includes your book key. And you'll just input that exact code here and set yourself up to move on. Next thing you'll do is you'll enter your course information, and here's where you say the title of your course, Arabic 101, and it's going to go from January 1st to June 1st. It's for this semester. You can input as much information as you like. The next thing you'll be asked to do is create your classes, and classes are like sections of the book. So if you can have a Arabic 101 course, but maybe you teach 3 sections of it, and here you would put in 3 different classes. So when you do that, it probably is a good idea to give yourself some description here of what it is, so you know which class you're looking at each time you log in. Oh, and I should go back one and point out that you see step 3 at the bottom there. You can add teaching assistants there. So if you're lucky enough to have TAs helping you out, you can add them in so that they have access to the teacher's workstation side of things and can help you grade or go in and work on things in your absence. Once you've created your course and created your class, you'll be prompted here with this page, and you can click on the printable registration instructions link, which pops up here in this separate window. What is this, and why do you like it? You like it because you can print it out and hand it out on the first day of classes to all of your students. And this gives them instructions about how to connect to your course. So a student is going to separately create an account and purchase their access to either Al-Kitaab or Al-Kitaab Part 1 and soon Part 2. But they need to be connected to your class so that you can follow their progress and receive their grades. And this is where you come to do that. Now the giant arrow up at the top is pointing to behind that window, and up there at that very top box is always a link to the printable registration instructions. So if you have a student who comes in later in the semester, say during drop ad or something, they'll be able to get those instructions from you as well.